Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns have been at each other's throats since SummerSlam. With the Bloodline saga moving at full throttle, fans are watching eagerly as they hope to see the OTC take back the Ula Fala from Sikoa. That is a task that is easier said than done though, especially with the firepower the new tribal chief has at his disposal. However, in a shocking twist, could Solo be betrayed by a 40-year-old superstar looking to make things right with Roman Reigns and the family? Earlier this week on Raw, the WWE Universe was shocked to see a former Bloodline member, apparently in cahoots with Solo Sikoa. If you haven't guessed already, it was none other than the former honorary Uso, Sami Zayn. The 40-year-old star was seen by both Jimmy and Jey Uso, deep in conversation with the Street Champion. But this might just be a ruse from Sami, as he attempts to prove to both Roman Reigns and the Usos that he is indeed family. Sami Zayn could be plotting to side with Solo Sikoa and co., but only for a brief moment. In reality, he may be planning to take down Sikoa's bloodline from the inside out. The reason for this could stem from Jey Uso's recent harsh words, where he reminded the underdog from the underground that he is not family. Well, he could change all that and return as the honorary Uso, simply by destroying the bloodline. At the end of the day though, this is nothing more than speculation. There is no telling what Sami was discussing with Solo, let alone if he plans on injecting himself in the middle of the Bloodline saga. We will just have to wait and see. Whether or not Sami Zayn becomes embroiled in the Bloodline saga remains to be seen. As of now though, all parties involved will be looking towards WWE Crown Jewel. Why? Well, it was announced earlier this week that Roman Reigns would be teaming up with the Usos for a 6-man tag team match against Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline. The announcement certainly came out of left field, but has understandably generated a ton of excitement. After all, it could be the first step in what is sure to be an all-out war for control of the Bloodline. Who will prevail? Are we in for any surprises? Could this be the end of the Bloodline for good? The Bloodline story arc has captivated audiences for years, with Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, at its center. The current narrative has seen rifts, betrayals, and alliances forming and breaking, creating a web of emotional investments for fans. Solo Sikoa, the powerhouse and enforcer, is currently Reigns' closest family ally. Sikoa's loyalty has been steadfast, making him the immovable cornerstone of Reigns' faction. However, as Roman Reigns' influence wanes with the emergence of new enemies, tensions within the bloodline could grow. Enter a seasoned 40-year-old WWE superstar, a figure respected by fans, with a legacy of their own. This individual could bring the perfect mix of experience, loyalty, and cunning to recenter the narrative around Roman. They might be a character with a complex moral alignment, who believes in loyalty to family above all, and respects the power Roman has accumulated. Choosing this path would add layers of intrigue, as fans grapple with why such a seasoned superstar would turn their back on Solo to pledge allegiance to Roman once more. Randy Orton, the Viper, would be a fascinating candidate for this role. Known for his career-long persona as the manipulative and calculating legend killer, Orton has a history of betraying allies and pursuing power. Orton respects dominance and family bonds in a way that aligns with Roman's philosophy. Also, Orton's history with factions like Evolution and the Authority positions him as someone who understands the stakes of loyalty and betrayal. He could side with Roman for the thrill of one final reign of dominance and respect for Roman's hold over the WWE landscape. John Cena. Cena is another veteran who, with his immense popularity and influence, could shake up the WWE landscape if he were to betray Solo. Although Cena has always been portrayed as a hero, he might be tempted by the opportunity to influence the future of WWE by standing beside the tribal chief. This would give Cena an anti-hero phase, a new chapter in his career as he nears retirement. While fans might be shocked to see Cena take this route, the narrative could explore how even a hero can be swayed by legacy and loyalty to family. Styles is another 40-plus star with a decorated career. Known as the Phenomenal One, AJ has a reputation for loyalty and fierce competitiveness. If AJ saw Roman's approach as the best chance to secure the future for himself and his family, he might turn on Solo in a shocking moment. Aligning with Roman could give AJ another dimension to his career, allowing him to engage in gritty, complex storytelling as he embraces a heel persona. Edge. Although he's older than 40, Edge's dark persona and history with the WWE could make him a suitable wildcard for this betrayal. With Edge being a master manipulator and storyteller, his motivation could stem from a desire to be on the winning side or to protect the legacy of wrestling families. His history as a rated-R superstar and willingness to get personal in feuds would make his betrayal of Solo incredibly impactful. The 40-year-old superstar could gradually start getting closer to Roman Reigns, often seen in backstage segments where they engage in whispered conversations away from Solo's eyes. Roman might talk about family loyalty, his power in the WWE, and how aligning with him could be beneficial. The seasoned superstar, already familiar with Reigns' style, could be torn between siding with the family dynasty and maintaining loyalty to Solo, who's been nothing but supportive. In matches, subtle hints could be dropped. Imagine Solo reaching out for a tag, only for the veteran to miss the tag intentionally, leaving Solo to fend for himself. Fans would catch on to the tension, building anticipation for when the betrayal might happen. The moment could come at a high-profile event, perhaps at a pay-per-view like Royal Rumble or WrestleMania, where the stakes are at their highest. In a tag team match or multi-man contest, Solo might be on the brink of victory when the superstar ambushes him from behind. This betrayal would be all the more impactful in front of a massive live audience, amplifying the shock value. As the superstar turns on Solo, Roman and Paul Heyman could enter, clapping approvingly as they recognize the loyalty shift. This public spectacle would cement the betrayal, allowing the crowd to register the extent of Solo's isolation within his own family. The seasoned superstar's expression, a mix of regret and resolve, would convey the emotional conflict, resonating with fans as a career-altering decision. Alternatively, the betrayal could be psychological, with the veteran manipulating Solo into moments of doubt and failure. Through a series of matches, the seasoned superstar could influence Solo's decision-making, leading him into traps that make him lose faith in his abilities. Roman could subtly hint that Solo isn't prepared for leadership, planting seeds of doubt. This approach would give the storyline an emotionally rich, complex layer where the veteran's betrayal is not merely physical, but mental, leaving Solo real.